Hello everyone. Thank you for joining me and welcome to this KBC Networks webinar. My name is Craig Kennedy and I am the Technical Solutions Architect for KBC Networks EMEA. With us today we have Luis Angulo, our Commercial Director, and Janine Tucker, our Head of Marketing. Lockdown in the UK and many parts of Europe is beginning to ease, but there is a long way to go before things get back to normal. But I want to assure you that KBC are still making products and shipments from our USA and China factories will continue as normal, and there is still selective stock available from our Spain office, and you will still be able to get any support needed from our USA, UK, Spain, Dubai, Mexico and China offices. For those of you new to KBC, KBC Networks have been trading now for over 25 years and during this time have won several notable awards, including SIA's Best Network Support Solution for our ThruLink hardware VPN, and more recently the ASMAG Buyer's Choice Award for our eCopper, IP and Power over Coax and UTP solution. A system is only as good as the weakest link. And today's systems in security and IT need to be extremely robust to be able to deliver reliable connectivity with absolute security at all times. KBC Networks products are designed to meet these robust requirements, while at the same time offer a simpler solution that falls within the customer's budget. All of our products are industrial grade for harsh environments, with operational temperatures of -40 to +74 degrees. Now, KBC Networks have 6 main product lines. First, we have our IP range, which includes our network switches, SFPs, and media converters. Next, we have ThruLink, our hardware VPN solution with 4G capabilities, our high-throughput outdoor wireless system, and our vast fiber optics portfolio for analog and IP signals, and our eCopper, IP and Power over Coax and UTP. And then finally, our remote power solutions. This webinar is all about our remote power solutions, and we hope to give you a good understanding on our available solutions and where they can be used. If you have any questions throughout the process of this webinar, post them in the chat window and we'll try to get to them all at the end of the webinar. Or you can email us at emea@kbcnetworks.com. So our power solutions are made up of 4 categories. We have the SPB, security power box kits, which offer a turnkey power solution. They require continuous 100 to 220 volts AC input and will offer you multiple output power options from 12 volts DC to PoE plus in a very simple self-contained enclosure. Then we have our outdoor UPS system, also a turnkey solution, taking another 100 to 240 volts AC input and offering you multiple output solutions, much like the SPB, but with the assurance that when the power source goes off, you have the battery backup available. And also, they're fully ruggedized IP66 enclosures. Then we have our solar power options from 100 to 1500 watt panels and our fully sealed maintenance-free wind turbine, both solutions offering you remote power capabilities where there is no power. And lastly, our mobile surveillance system, a custom-built solution for temporary site monitoring. So starting with the SPB, our security power box. It's a rugged IP66 rated enclosure with pre-configured kits offering multiple power output options, and it comes complete with watertight cable glands. Everything you need is included in the package. The SPB power solution needs a constant power source. Being a turnkey solution means you don't need to find a suitable all-weather enclosure or power connectors, converters, or inverters. We have all of that as accessories inside a weatherproof enclosure. The SPB options include 24 and 48 volt PoE injector output, as well as 802.3 AF and AT for PoE and PoE plus outputs. There's also an option for a 12 or a 24 volt DC output, enabling you to connect non-PoE devices as well. Using these options, you can add almost any device to the network while utilizing the available local mains power. They all come with a wall or a pole mount solution, and the whole system is very easy to implement. So what do you actually get in these kits? Well, as expected, KBC wants to try and keep things simple. So we have some predefined kits available. Of course, these can be adjusted and customized as needed, but we think most of these should cover your typical use of the SPB. You get the waterproof IP66 rated enclosure, pre-engineered with a power supply. Then you can check the table here to see if we have a kit that meets your needs. If you don't see what you need, then get in touch with us and we'll work out the right package for you. Kits available though include PoE injector output. There's several variations on the 802.3 AF and AT compliant kits available, as well as a PoE++ option with up to 70 watts of power. We also have two kits offering a 4 and an 8-port PoE switch with a built-in SFP port, so you can transmit everything down a fiber if you need to, or you can use the 12-volt DC connection and then use a ThruLink, which is our hardware VPN over 4G, so you can send everything over a 4G network from a remote location. The SPB is a very simple solution designed to make it easy for you to deploy any IP or analog device at any location where you have constant power. So next up, it's our UPS. Now this is also a turnkey solution. Again, a rugged IP66 rated enclosure which comes fully assembled, so all you need to do is connect up the power, input the batteries, and install the unit. You can see here it also has a DIN rail, so you can mount your devices very easily to the inside of the box. It also comes with a fully integrated AC to DC charger and has the ability to support multiple days of power, obviously depending on usage. Now the KBC UPS takes a 100 to 240 volt AC input, but offers multiple output options, including 24 volts DC PoE injector, as well as 48 volt DC 802.3 AF PoE. Or you can have 24 or 120 volts AC output options. And using our accessories, you can use, for example, the DC to DC converter to step up or down the power to offer yourself 12, 24, 48, and 56 volts as needed. And again, the whole system comes fully assembled and ready to install. You just connect up your batteries, connect up the power, and install the box. Fast and simple. Now the UPS...
Craig?
Yes, I hear you.
Just one comment on the previous slide. Because some of the countries that we're covering during this webinar have as mains 230 VAC. The output could be not just 120 VAC, but we have option to provide that output as 230 VAC, okay?
Okay, thank you. So, the UPS enclosure comes complete with the DIN rail for convenient mounting of your equipment. You can see here's some examples here. Cables are pre-wired for connections to the battery, so all you've got to do is connect them up, and the various output options are also included in the system. It comes with everything you need to mount it to a wall or a pole. We don't supply the pole on any of our solutions, so you need to supply that yourself. So you simply mount the equipment you need in the DIN rail provided, Ethernet switches, DC to DC converters, etc. Connect the power, add the batteries, and the unit is ready to go. It's a very simple solution that can give you several days of battery backup power for your systems if you need it. Now, typically, the UPS can be connected to the power of a light post, for example, in this example. So during the daytime, the system is running on battery power because obviously the lights are switched off. But at night, that power is going to supply the batteries and charge the batteries while keeping the unit operational at the same time. So in summary, the UPS is a ruggedized outdoor UPS solution It comes fully assembled with several power options and needs only to have the power connected and the batteries installed. There are many security-related systems installed today that could benefit from a UPS system that's not only simple to install, but is rugged enough to be able to be used anywhere where the temperatures are extreme, which our system can. So now moving on to our solar kit and wind turbine solutions. The KBC are able to offer solar and wind power solutions from 100 watts up to 1500 watt panels, and the wind turbine can deliver up to 400 watts of power. So starting with the wind turbine, a wind turbine, or the VWT 450 as it's called, is a fully sealed, maintenance-free system. It comes with a built-in charge controller and overspeed protection. It's a very smooth and quiet system that can start providing power at speeds as low as 4.5 miles an hour. At just under 30 miles an hour, you'll be getting around about 300 watts of power output. Now the turbine itself is IP65 rated, and it also has salt mist corrosion protection. It can be used in combination with the solar panel kits to provide a boost when there is no sun, assuming of course there's wind. The entire unit weighs in at just 23 pounds and comes packaged in a box that's 80 centimeters by 30 centimeters. So it's not a huge package, and it's light enough for one person to be able to build and install it. And putting it together is just a case of installing the rotor blades and the tail. The mount is designed to fit inside a pole with a diameter of 41 millimeters, and the overall clearance area for the unit is 6 feet by 4 feet. Typically, this would go at the top of the pole. It's a very small and extremely simple solution that takes no time to install, but can provide a reasonable backup power source for times when the sun is unavailable. Not at the moment, unfortunately. Okay, so the solar solutions. The KBC Networks turnkey solar power solution is designed to offer multiple power options in locations where there is no power. With everything included in the kit, all the KBC kits come complete with one of 2 different sized lockable weatherproof and UV resistant enclosures. Each solar panel comes with suitable mounting equipment allowing you to mount the panel on a wall or a pole or a base. It's designed to make the installation simple. Each enclosure comes with a DIN rail to allow you to mount switches and converters, and the advanced power controller is fully integrated into the enclosure, all pre-wired for you. All you need to do is connect the solar panels and the battery's up and it's ready. Now the battery output is 24 volts DC, but we have multiple power conversion accessories available, or you can simply connect it up to one of the KBC low voltage input PoE switches we have, offering you up to 120 watts of PoE power whilst only being powered from 24 volts DC. Other options include PoE injectors up to 70 watts, PoE++, DC to DC converters, 12 to 56 volts DC PoE, as well as 12 to 56 volts DC, and DC to AC inverters. Basically, whatever you need power-wise, the chances are we can accommodate it with one of our converters. One thing we can't do is predict how much sun you're going to get. But with historical data and obviously published solar maps, we're able to get fairly close. But to help you work it all out, we do have a calculator on our website. You input the figures and we tell you what the best solution is based on the information you've given us. Typically, we need to know the number of watts you need total, how long you want to be able to run the system on batteries, and what zone your equipment's going to be used in. The zone is important. Using this information, we can calculate the most suitable solar kit and battery configurations for you. For example, we need 65 watts of power in total for our multiple cameras and switch on a pole. And we happen to be in zone 1, which has a high solar radiation. And we want to have at least 24 hours of battery backup power. You input these variables into the calculator and it presents the solution, which in this example is the KBC AL2 600 or the AL5 600. The AL5 is a slightly larger enclosure to accommodate different size batteries. It suggests using lead acid batteries, you're going to need at least 400 amp hours. And for lithium phosphate batteries, it'll be 200 amp hours. I just want to point out again though, these calculations are based on the right information. You need to be sure to get the right wattage figure for your device. Some cameras will show you on the spec they need 22 watts for operation, but if they have IR lamps and perhaps a heater, both of which are going to take up more power, that 22 watts could end up being 50 watts. If we calculate based on 22, we're going to have the wrong battery time. So you need to make sure you get the right information. If you're not sure, or you want us to help you find the right information, just drop us an email at EMEA@kbcnetworks.com with as much information as you can supply, and we'll do our best to help you. So what do you get in these kits? Well, this is an image of a typical enclosure. The basic kit includes the solar array, the pole or ground mounting equipment for those panels, and for the enclosure, the complete battery enclosure with fully integrated charge controller, pre-wired again, so all you need to do is add your batteries. You also get an app option, which is Android or Apple, which communicates wirelessly or via Bluetooth to the controller itself. The app will give you a live view of the state of the charge, the battery status, historical data, and you can make some changes to the settings. Of course, you can do all this without the app. It's not a requirement, it's just an option. And here you can see the assembly is pretty straightforward. I'm just going to minimize my screen here so I can see the right-hand side a bit better. Connectivity is done for you. All you really need to do again is connect your batteries, plug in the solar panels, and the system will start working. So now onto the MSS, which is our mobile surveillance system. This is an in-house developed system. Like all KBC products, this too has been designed to be robust and simple to deploy and use. The MSS is a fully contained, compact, deployable solution that can be maneuvered and deployed by just one person. It consists of an industrial-grade base, which is both weatherproof and vandal-proof. The base unit comes with an onboard solar panel array, charge controller, and space for up to 3 100 amp hour batteries. Along with power and network connections, there's also a convenient mounting tray to fit your equipment onto that slides out from the front. The MSS itself comes with gas struts to assist in the raising of the mast, which can extend up to 14 feet in height, and also for those panels that you can see attached on the image on the right-hand side there. At the top of the mast is a smaller pod capable of holding a switch or another device similar, with mounting options for multiple external devices. Now these pods are fully interchangeable, so you can have multiple pre-configured pods ready to go and simply swap the entire pod with everything already wired for you. Running up the entire mast from the base, you'll find a power wire and a Cat cable. Cat 6, I believe, is what we're using at the moment. Now, due to the physical maneuverability, the MSS offers a perfect platform that can be deployed in smaller places quickly and easily by just one person. And as you can see from these images, the MSS can easily be wheeled between most standard doorways, and it folds up to become quite a small unit. The versatility of the MSS means it can be used in almost any location. These three images, fairly obvious scenarios. The first one is a beach. On this one, the customer wanted the removal of the outriggers and instead opted to use tie-down kit with sandbags, spiral stakes, all hidden under the sand, but able to stabilize the unit. The pod at the top was not used. Instead, they mounted the camera and the transmission solution directly to the mast. In the second image, we have a standard unit on a construction site, but this time the customer requested removal of the wheels. They had 4 fixed cameras installed on the top pod, powered from a KBC 4-port low voltage input switch. And then lastly, the most common use of the MSS is with the built-in 3 times 100 watt panels, wheels and outriggers left installed. Now this unit's being used in a car park extension area where they needed a temporary solution. It's a surprisingly simple solution where, like most KBC equipment, we've done all the work for you. So all you need to do is select the right pieces and maneuver it into place. So there we have it. the KBC Networks Power Solutions, all very, very simple solutions. The SPB, the security box, where you have constant power available, but you need to convert the power into multiple usable formats, fully ruggedized, of course. The rugged UPS solution, where the power is not only available some of the time, but you need it all of the time. Our solar and wind power solutions, when you have no power at all, and the MSS mobile surveillance system, a deployable surveillance solution with solar panels, giving you flexibility when you need it. I will also mention the MSS is available without panels or with panels. You can buy it in a kit with nothing on it at all, and you can buy it in a kit with 3 solar panels or 1 solar panel, all mounted into the system already for you. So basically, KBC have different warranties for different ranges of product. Let me just quickly mute everybody. There we go. These can be found on our website, so they're all available to view. Our power products come with a 2-year warranty. And remember, from a tech support point of view and product support, you can contact us or any of your local offices anytime you need to. For those who know me, they already know how to contact me anyway, and regularly do. Otherwise, you can just send us an email to EMEA@kbcnetworks.com, and we can help you with product selection, system design, any technical questions you have. If you're reasonably close enough and you want to see a live demonstration, we might be able to accommodate that as well. We're happy to help where we can with anything. And then I think we finished. That is the end.